We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario. It's the home opener of this new season between the Seattle Mariners and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one will get this one. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And another foul ball.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Line softly toward the hole, but there to take it in is Tulowitzki, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second here.
Now at the plate, Gene Segura. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Running hard, he's digging for second. Throw won't get him. Here's Yonder Alonso. First chance for him in this one, as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there, as it just about came in and nailed him. But he is in there as they can't get him at second. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground to second. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Here's Nelson Cruz now. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. And that misses 1-1. And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. So stepping in, Kevin Pillar.
Leading
He'll
up
lead
for the
things
Jays,
off.
center fielder Kevin Pillar.
Lays off 1-0. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Well, you're playing good ball right now, and you know all day long, oh, they're bringing the ace, huh? Okay, that's okay. We're playing good right now. We'll match up with it. Okay. That's how you feel when you know you're playing good and you're facing their ace.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
The next 3-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cruz looking up, gone to lead off the inning. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Cano is there for it. 1 out. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. Now here's Tulowitzki with a ball hit high and deep out to left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Here's Justin Smoke now. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Here's Chris Carter now, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And he misses inside with that one, ball one. Now it's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you...
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Here's Steve Pearce now. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. Paxton's ready. Here's the 0-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Another 0-2 coming. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to. Into the box now, Jose Abreu. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark. Hit back toward the mound. There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Stepping up now, Robinson Cano. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Foul. Line drive to left. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit. Stepping in, Danny Valencia. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And that misses for ball one. The 1-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Ben Gamble, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So striding in, Ben Gamble. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they... Here's Michael Saunders now. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Now in the box, Jose Bautista. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And he'll try and knock it down at short, but it gets on by him. And he'll get in there safely. Russell Martin now. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Comes set with the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And a swing and a miss from Martin as he'll retreat to the dugout is out number 1.
Center fielder number 11.
Kevin Pillar comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Dyson moving in. He's there, but oh, he clanks it off his glove. Throw into second, and he's safe. Ready for another chance? Devin Travis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses ball one. Here comes the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level. And he is in there. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Troy Tulowitzki. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Drilled on the ground to short. Segura has it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Chris Carter. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cruz moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Mike Zunino. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. To short, hit hard. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The center fielder.
Here's Gerard Dyson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit in the air out toward left. Moving under it, Pierce makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in to try it again, Gene Segura. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. And ready now, Steve Pierce. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder.
The shift will be of little importance here as this is lifted in the air out to left field. Gamble is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
Michael
into the windup and the pitch. Michael Saunders swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. This is line to left. Gamble is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
batting, third
striding in once again, Jose Bautista. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now, and Cano will make the catch to retire the side. Here's Yonder Alonso. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
First baseman number 17.
Look out over near the on-deck circle as he whistles this one fouled off to the left. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Nelson Cruz.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chasing after it is Pilar. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Jose Abreu. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Squared that one up just a little late. Hard hit to first. Smoke is there, and Smoke will take this one over to the bag. And Russell Martin now. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Hard on the ground towards short, and Martin's going to reach. He's got a base hit. The number 9 hitter reaches base safely to start the inning, so here comes the top of the order with a man aboard.
Kevin Pillar.
And this one's in the dirt. 8 runs, just 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Well, that's an unusual pitch. He tried to sneak a backdoor cutter. You don't see it very often. He tried to sneak it in there, almost got it, too. That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Second baseman, Devin.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. He'll get it into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far and looking to add to that here. On to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here. 2 away. Here's Justin Smoke now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Very weakly on the ground. Paxton comes set. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Matt, I like how he's pitching right here.
And we'll have to leave it there. In now, Robinson Cano. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Second baseman.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And Tulowitzki takes this one for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Danny Valencia comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now here it comes. Swing and a line drive. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Digging in, Ben Gamel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Pierce is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Throw back to first. On to first, and they get the double play. Here's Chris Carter now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Designated hitter.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out. 1 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Steve Pierce is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Matt, this is a crazy game. I mean, the thing you stress, right? First pitch strikes. He's doing it. 80% of the time, he's throwing first pitch strike to hitters. The problem is he's giving them too much to hit, and as a result, they've been hitting him hard.
Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Michael Saunders now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Michael Saunders.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. Paxton's ready. Here he comes. 0-1. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. Digging in once again, Jose Bautista. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one. But the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes. Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And he misses. 2-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no. Here now it's Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher, number 3, Mike Zunino.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Fielder number 1, Gerard.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Pierce. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Gene Segura standing in. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Segura.
Skied into straightaway right. And the catch is made out there by Saunders, and that. Digging in and looking for more, Russell Martin. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Russell.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled back.
Well, that got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. Line towards center field, but this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Number 11, Kevin.
First offering on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. In there for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Cano will make the catch to retire the. Ready for another shot now. Yonder Alonso. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. And he begins the 7th inning with a leadoff double. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Saunders sprinting after it, but it bangs off the wall, and that should get him on the board. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Striding in once again. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sharp ground ball to third. Bautista right there. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Digging in once again, Robinson Cano. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pierce on the move, but this will land untouched.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't come.
1 run is scored. And the throw's going to hold that second runner over at third, so they'll just plate the 1 here. Ready for another chance? Danny Valencia. First pitch on its way. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1.
This situation right here, 1-0 with the bases loaded, you got to stay patient. Just be specific and patient. Get your pitch, but make sure it's where you want it.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And they're going to chip away some more as this is down for extra bases. And the run is in to score from third. Here now is Mike Zunino. It's been a from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Gone!
Now batting.
First pitch on its way. Right side hit hard. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the 2-out hit here brings up Gene Segura.
The batter, number 2.
Digging in to try it again, Gene Segura. He flew out in his last at-bat. 1-0 pitch on the way. Left side. A dive by Tulowitzki, but he comes up empty. That's a base hit. Throw won't get him. Here's Yonder Alonso trying to keep things going now with
Yonder Alonso.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. High in the air into shallow left center. Pierce is there to make the catch and mercy. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. David Phelps gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting.
Here's Justin Smoke now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Smoke waiting on the 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready to deliver the 1-2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Dyson ranging back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now to the plate, Chris Carter. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. 1-1, here it comes. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Wow, that's a high pitch. You know what? The closer that ball gets to your eyes, the better it looks. And guys just hack at it. It's a natural swing.
Here's another 1-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed. And here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll have the first crack at it here. Dylan Batista. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Here's the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Betances sets. Here's the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And this is fouled back and out of play.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Hit high in the air down the right field line. After it is Saunders. 1 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Abreu. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Got him to chase one up in the zone there as this is popped high in the air over toward the right side. And he'll put this away for the second out.
The batter, number 22.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Pierce is under it, and he makes the catch. Ready once again, Steve Pierce. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. Here's Michael Saunders bases now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3. Odubel Herrera will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Fastball in there for a called strike. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 4 home runs, 10 RBIs.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Jose Bautista is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. On the ground to third. On to first, and there are 2 down. Stepping up now, Russell Martin. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he pops him up back behind second base. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. At the plate, Danny Valencia. He'll lead things off against Betances, who looks to lock down the victory. Kyle Seager is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. He'll enter play right at 333. 9 homers and an even 20 RBIs. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Pilar's there. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Ben Gamble. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. He's set. Here's the 0-1. 1-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Swing and a miss on the slurve that time. It's 1-2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Herrera on the run. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mike Zunino. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here's the 0-1. And a swing and a miss on a good pitch, and the Mariners are down to their final strike now. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over. And the Jays were led on the offensive side of the scorecard. Well, it's a cold night in Seattle, but at the very least, the roof will be shut to shield us from some of that. It's the home opener of this new season between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Seattle Mariners. Trout and Cano slug it out. Coming up next. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Angels, center fielder, Mike Trout.
And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And Trout has himself a base hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base. Stepping in, Cole Calhoun. The average on the season sits right at .290 to begin the day. Bounce to first. And that's through for a hit. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out. At the plate, Adam Duvall. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Here's Albert now. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. And now Albert sends a high drive. He got a lot of it to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Batting fifth, second baseman,
Luis Valbuena comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting sixth,
striding in, C.J. Cron, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
He's clearly not seeing the ball right now. 2 pitches, 2 check swings. You just don't see that very often.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Stepping into the box, Ben Revere. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Gerard Dyson.
Hit out towards second. And that is through into right field for a single. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Batting second,
standing in, Gene Segura. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the .320 mark. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. The 1-0 pitch. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4. And that's in there. Base hit. Dyson rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner scores from second. Segura rounds the corner and is headed home. And he'll make it in as well. And they're on the board for the first time. It's now a 3-2 ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Hot shot down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. Alonso is on his way home, and the run will score from second as we are once again tied 3-3. Now at the plate, Robinson Cano. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. 3 runs already home here. Ripped down the first base line, and Pujols won't get there. This is a fair ball. And that's going to break our tie as the runner scores from second to make it a 4-3 ball game. Now in the box, some stirring now in that Angel bullpen as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. And this is in the dirt here as it bounds a few feet away. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Calhoun on the run, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Hit in the air to shallow center. Trout has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he's just going to try to draw an airmailed throw as he heads back to third now with 1 away in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he will make the catch back there as they're a step closer to getting out of this with 2 away now.
Batting ninth.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Mike Zunino is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, he's given up a lot of runs early already in this game, and this is the biggest challenge for the manager. You don't want to put too much tax on your bullpen, but if he continues to throw like this, you got to go to the pen pretty soon, and that could really wear on them. Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9-hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He battled himself right back,
and he will get there to make the run. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's currently hitting just under 310 on the season. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. Line drive to center field. Dyson patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. The pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Swings through it for strike number 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Dyson moving in, and that's the second out of the inning. So it's back to the top of the order now. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Cruz is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gerard Dyson. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Simmons ranging into the outfield, and that's the first out of the inning. Gene Segura standing in. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. To short, hit hard. Simmons is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Striding in once again, Yonder Alonso. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. And Revere will make the catch, and the side is retired. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gamble waits on it. Makes the play, one away. Digging in to try it again. Adam Duvall. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gamble has a play. 2 gone. Ready to take his hacks again. Albert Pujols, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a swing and a ground ball for Seager down at third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Right fielder Nelson
started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. And he'll get in there safely.
The batter, second baseman.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Cano waiting on the 0-1.
Nope.
0-1 looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. They'll try to score that runner from first. He's around third. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Third baseman
now to the plate,
15.
Kyle Seager, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Abreu. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Grounded back up the middle. Valbuena fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He popped out in his first trip. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Shoemaker comes set. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. Valbuena is there, and the side is ready for another chance. Luis Valbuena comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a swing and a ground ball. There is Seager. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. C.J. Cron started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1.
Well, he really struggled in the first inning. Say struggled is kind. He really
hit pretty well out to deep left field. Gamble going back. He gets there, and that's the second out. Here's Ben Revere. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Shoots this one over to first. And he tries to go to a knee to block it, but it's by him down the right field line. Digging in, Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And Hernandez will go to first, and he'll dive back in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a cold strike too. For Revere, that's stolen base number 4 on the year. And he'll be back in standing up. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. In the dirt. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. 1-2. Here it comes. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the. Coming to the plate now, Mike Zunino. He flew out in his last at bat.
Number 3.
And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Trout on the run. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's one away now.
Center fielder, number 1.
Here's Gerard Dyson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Calhoun has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Gene Segura standing in. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Segura.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And he'll get there. Ready now, Carlos Perez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Carlos Perez.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at a sinker that stayed up high, but good for strike 2. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Set to deal on 2-2. And the sinking fastball. Cold strike 3. And that's out number 1. Digging in once again, Mike Trout. A hit in 2 tries so far. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. Now the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Line drive to left. And Trout has himself a base hit. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gamble has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another shot now. Adam Duvall. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Ready once again, Albert Pujols. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Ball hit out towards Cano at second. Right to him. Throw on to first will be in time, and a good chance for the Angels. Here's Yonder Alonso. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
First baseman.
Fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Revere is under it. 1 out. Digging in and looking for more, Nelson Cruz. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Hot shot on the ground to short. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Over to Pujols, and it's a double play. Here's Luis Valbuena now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gamble moving to his left. 1 away. Here's C.J. Cron now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he takes ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Digging in to try it again, Ben Revere. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Dyson's there. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. In now is Andrelton Simmons. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And he is safe on a close play at the plate, and it's back to 1 now at 5-4. First pitch of the at-bat. Carlos Perez stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Dyson moving in. He's got it. A great running play. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
Kyle Seager.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Trout. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Designated hitter, Jose.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Abreu's going to hit for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Gamble. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Has a look, now the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Taken in by Simmons. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, Mike Zunino. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging as he runs the digging in and looking for more. Mike Trout. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Dyson racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. So striding in, Cole Calhoun, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Oh, and that drills him on the mound as it veers off toward short. Ready for another chance? Adam Duvall. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 5-5 ball game. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. On to first, and they get the double play turned on Pujols. Ready for another shot now, Luis Valbuena. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Trying to pick things up where we left off. C.J. Cron trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
On the ground up the middle. Throw on to second. At the plate. Gerard Dyson. He'll lead things off here in this. Andrew Heaney gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. And there's ball 2 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just a bit low, ball 3.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. He'll try it again. 3-2. And another foul ball. Hit back up the middle. Simmons has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Gene Segura standing in. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Calhoun coming on, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Yonder Alonso. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Skied into straightaway right. Calhoun has a read on it, and that retires the side. Here's Ben Revere. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
The left fielder, number 25, Ben Revere.
Cameron Maben is going to be asked. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. Now a changeup misses here to begin the 8th. It's 1-0. 2-0 now. Here he comes on 2-0. And he pops it up. drifting just beyond the infield. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
The batter, number 2.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Into the box now, Carlos Perez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. In the dirt, and now let's see. And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Right over the middle, knee high. The 3-1 pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Evan Scribner will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Now pitching for the Mariners.
Started to go around there. Appeal down to first. Yes, sir, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2 out with a man at first. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He was able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2. And he watches a called third strike on. Striding in once again. Nelson Cruz.
Right fielder Nelson.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. On deck, the lefty Robinson Cano. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pujols backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Now to the plate, Robinson Cano. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
There's Kyle Seager in the on-deck circle. We'll see him next. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. But this will be a foul ball. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Now the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
That one's in there, 3-1. To short, hit hard. Simmons is there. Valbuena over to Pujols, and it's a double play that'll. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Striding in, Adam Duvall. Singled homer run in his last time up. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field. And this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch. And this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. This is drilled, but right into the shift. Throw on to Alonso, takes care of him, and that ends. Stepping up now, Jose Abreu. Ninth inning saves it. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth. Stepping into the box, Ben Gamel. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. 1-1, here it is. Swings through it for strike number 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The catcher, number 3.
Here now is Mike Zunino. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that's taken for strike 1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Got him to go down swinging there. Mike Zunino goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with. The 0-1. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Duvall is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.